fucking with them killers, stay up. If you gotta bring the business, stay up. If you killing just to be living, stay up. If you out there with my niggas, stay up. If you fucking with them killers, stay up. If you gotta bring the business, stay up. If you killing just to be living, stay up. Stay up. Hit that nigga, shoot that nigga, drop that nigga. All my niggas, not your niggas. Scared of niggas, well you're not gon' kill us. Cause we the realest on the west coast. I bet that nigga that you all gon' feel us. I'ma threaten you with all my drillers and set it off cause you're all in your feelings. Lately it seems like all my niggas forgetting. So I'ma remind you they coming to get us. By the time they find you, they lock up 1 million and send out them hitters and kill all the women and take all the kids when they rating, they building. And mama, I promise they not gonna finish. I'ma answer that call, ain't no going to prison. A prophet is born in a brand new religion. Come on, yeah. If you out there with my niggas, stay up. And you fucking with them killers, stay up. If you gotta bring the business, stay up. If you killing just to be living, stay up.
It's your boy Mason Knight 333. We are in the intersection in between La Brea and Stockton, where it splits just outside of Inglewood in between South LA, where African American female led LAPD as well as school police on a 30-minute high-speed chase. You know, not to incriminate anybody, but this is like a description of the same car that was involved in the shooting on Central Western. The CY 77 police station handed it over to school police, but obviously either it's the car they're looking for or maybe not. I overheard that she might have ran because she's on probation and she was scared, whatever that meant, but clearly got a passing shot of her. She seemed pretty calm as she was driving, you know, at, regular speeds, but real dangerous at this time. I guess a lot of our sisters are dealing with the economical and mental stress from just, I guess, society putting a stronghold on their necks as well. So I do want to put it out there for the sisters, who are in these positions, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get a man to get help, get counsel, and put it out there. Get on Facebook and tell people about what you're going through, because we don't know what the sister, day was like today, but she definitely is going to jail for felony evading and a few other charges that they're gonna pretty much throw on her. She probably won't get to drive for a very long time or get her car back. So if she got kids that's in school, that's gonna be an issue as well. So real sad here to see the sisters kind of go out there and set it off like, Queen Latifah, but in a real type situation is very dangerous, because they could have easily shot her, or she could have hit somebody and caused an accident and possibly could have got charged with manslaughter or even worse, murder.
I'm not on probation for parole. What you doing? I'm not getting
I can explain it to you, but if you stop yelling at me, I can do that.
But you ain't gotta grab me like you my mama.
Walk to the sidewalk.
Can you let go of me? Can you let go of me? Can you stop touching me? Stop touching me. No. No. This is for my safety and your safety too. No. Put your phone away or put your handcuffs. Okay. For what? Put your phone away. What?
What happened here?
We were having a birthday party for my goddaughter. She was turning 8. We were just packing up everything. We had the clown, everything here. We were just packing up everything, and then all of a sudden the police came. So people were blocking the street because they were trying to pick up their kids, but then they came in and blocked them in, so then they wouldn't let nobody get out. They made everybody just get out of their cars. They had one little kid. He was having an asthma attack. I asked him, "Officer, can you please give me an ambulance?" They would not call an ambulance. "Can you call the watch commander?" All the watch commanders are already out here on the streets. Then I asked him, I said, well, then we have one that they pushed, and she's got a bloody nose. So I asked him, I said, well,
how old was that child with the bloody nose?
She's 7 herself.
And the officers pushed the
They
7?
pushed her, and now she's got a bloody nose, and I'm asking them, can we get some paper? Can we get something? These kids are cold. We got a lot of kids out here. We had kids spread it everywhere. I said, officer, can you at least bring us all the kids? No, we're not bringing anybody anywhere. You just wait until we get finished towing all the cars. So you telling me that these cars are more important than the kids are? If it wasn't for me being out here keeping everybody back, I don't know, this could have went real ugly. And what they did was really wrong. That was wrong. This was an 8-year-old birthday party. People were picking their kids up. We have no control over who the people are, but they just came. They just blocked everybody in.
It's your boy Basin 333. We're on the corner of 88th and Avalon, where there's been an officer involved, TC, where they struck and hit a pedestrian while, I guess, responding to a call on 98th and McKinley. Now, initially, that call came out as a scrimmage line, meaning that all officers from every division responded to 98th and McKinley. But however, on 88th and Avalon, which is in between McKinley and let's just say San Pedro, on the way to the car, I guess one of the officers ended up striking a pedestrian right here in this intersection. Not sure if they're male or female, but when I got here, it was really kind of hard to see if the person was moving around. You know, a lot of lights in my camera, you know, a lot of glare as they transported the person to the hospital. So what do you feel about the police after, you know, seeing them come like this at your party? I mean, and you were scared. What do you want to say to the police and the people watching?
I wanted to say that they messed up my birthday.
And you're gonna remember this for how long?
About my whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
It's your boy Mason 333. We on San Pedro and like 84th place. Where this call came out kind of weird because it came out as a suicide attempt, and where a male Hispanic had a gun to his head. Then it turned into a suicide, you know, sort of domestic suicide where he shot his girlfriend, who actually was trying to console him and stop him from shooting himself in the head. But in most cases, he probably was, you know, going through something with her and decided to end the life of her and himself. But however, she ran right before he could shoot her in the head or the body, ended up getting hit in the leg, running away from him. Then he gave chase shortly after and ended up on 84th Place in San Pedro. Now, there was a car or some sort of vehicle that possibly picked her up as she was running. From what I was hearing, that's speculation. But she was transported by either vehicle, and by the time he could reach her, police showed up. And from my understanding, they got in between, you know, him and her, and got her out the scene and ordered him to drop the gun. Now, there was possible shots fired. Not sure if he shot himself or the police did. By the time I got on the block, they had him in handcuffs and was walking him to the vehicle. So he didn't seem shot at the time, or if they used non-lethal bullets, I'm not sure, or if they hit him with actual shell casings, you know, bullets, to be moving them around is sort of, you know, suspicious. But in a way, you know, if he didn't get shot, then it probably would be good. So it's your boy Mason Knight 333. If he can get to the hospital and get sewed up, and apparently the lady was hit in the leg. It's your boy Mason Knight 333. We're on 8th Ave in between Hyde Park, not too far from Hyde Park, and 62nd Street, where there's been an ambulance shooting of an African-American male. Not too severe here, but however, they're not from this area. My understanding, they were just pulling up, about to drop somebody off, and a car rolled up, particularly a white SUV, and began firing. nearly missing the young lady and the male ducking for cover. So definitely putting out there in the community to slow it down, because the kids are back in school. They could have easily been in this vehicle, if you know what I mean. I mean, you had all summer to get it in, but this particular time, I think you're just wasting bullets and an unneeded cause for a fight for territory that ain't ours, you know. So we black, we all got to stick together, you know. So at the end of the day, definitely praying for this young brother to pull through. He got hit in the arm, so unless it went through and through, so far as just a hit in the arm, a lot of times if it's a high caliber weapon, it does enter the body. And just telling everybody to be safe out there.
If you out there with my niggas, stay up. If you fucking with them killers, stay up. If you gotta bring the business, stay up. If you killing just to be living, stay up.
All that talking, bodies dropping, it ain't popping till we pop it. Too much flossing, snitching, copping, economics ain't no profit. To be a slave or keep on flocking, I'm digging my grave, them cameras is watching. If I fuck up, then they locking my ass up and I'm picking that cotton. And I'm on that nitro, ain't no break stopping. They send me to hell with the devil, I body, but not with the money. Just kicking some knowledge. I told them the secrets to get out of bondage. Just get all my niggas and make them Masonic and give them an army and make them a promise and make me a leader. And I'ma demolish all of our enemies, killing our prophets.
Stay up, stay up, yeah. You out there with my niggas, stay up. If you fucking with them killers, stay up. If you gotta bring the business, stay up. If you killing just to be living, stay up. If you out there with my niggas, stay up. If you fucking with them killers, stay up. If you gotta bring the business, stay up. If you killing just to be living, stay up. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up.